Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another brand new Android Studio tutorial. So from the last tutorial, we have a basic idea about the shared preference and how we can able to implement it inside the Android app. So today in this video, I will show you that how to practically use it inside the Android application using the main activity, which is the main component inside this tutorial. So let's get started. I'm going to the Android Studio. So from the last tutorial, we have discussed about the layouts. And today we are going to just add the codes we actually require to display to actually serve the data inside the shared preference. Once again, I just want to remember that I added a new widget, that is the TextView. And right now I have the EditText and a button, that is save, a button to load the saved data, and a text view to actually load the saved data. So without wasting any time, let me show you the codes. This is the EditText button and the text view. Nothing special over here. So let's move on to the main activity.java, and you can see I have added the reference to this shared preference, which I'm going to remove it. For saving this video time, I want to simply I just added the reference to this button, edit text, and the text view. Also, I have added the one-click listener. And if you guys remember, in the previous tutorial we have discussed about adding and customizing and adding the one-click listener for each of the items. So hope you guys being continually watching these tutorials. So in this video I will show you that how to simply implement the shared preference. So first we have to add the reference, that is shared preference. I want to give it as shared preference itself, and we have to simply get the data from the edit text and simply save it inside the shared preference. So I'm going to, when the save button is clicked, we have to get the data from the edit text. So I'm going to add the shared preference, then equal to, and in the last tutorial I have discussed the implementation. So in that we have discussed about the get shared preference, which I'm going to use. And when I'm typing get shared preference, you can see here is the string and the mode of the shared preference. So let's selecting this one, and we have to give a string name, which is going to be the title that we are going to give for just calling or accessing the data. So I want to give it as my saved data, and the int mode is going to be like context dot. I want to use the mode private for this tutorial, so mode private. And next we have to just add the shared preference again, and this is not the variable name, this is actually the original shared preference content. And using that we have to add a dot, then add the editor, and we use a editor to actually get the data and just write or read the data. So we have to add the editor, then equal to, I just want to give a editor name, that is editor, equal to, then get maybe like then shared preference dot edit. Okay, so now we have almost everything what we actually require, and we have added the shared preference. We also added the editor to simply access or write the shared preference. Now we have to save the data from the edit text. So what I'm going to do is that we have to simply type editor, then put string, and you can see when I type put string, there is the string key, which is going to be the title of the data, and the string value is going to be like that value inside that title. So here you can see a table which I simply mentioned, and in that table you can see the name is going to be the string key, and the value is going to be the names inside that table. So likewise I'm going to use the put string, and the string key is going to be, I just want to give it as my value, and the value is going to be inside the my value. I just want to give the values as something that we got from the edit text. So I give it the name for the edit text as value et. So I want to give it as value et, then dot get text, then to string. I want to convert into string. Okay, so now we have it. And finally we have to save the changes. So editor dot apply. So in the previous time we have the commit, and then right now it is replaced, the commit has been replaced with apply. So selecting that one. So now we have completed the saving part, and the next what we have to do is we have to simply get the data that is saved and show it inside the text view, that is the result TV. and you can see here is a text view, and we have to display the saved data inside that. So what we have to do is we have to add the result tv.setText, and we have to get the text from the shared preference. So shared preference, so this is a variable name, shared preference dot get string, and the key is going to be like my value and comma, and after the my value we have to simply type the default value when the my value is not detected. So we have to simply add it as something like data not found. Okay, now we are ready to go. Let's give a try it inside the Android app. Okay guys, so we have the Android app in the Android device. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simply type a sample text inside the edit text, and once I type it, I'm going to simply press the save. Now it is saved. Now I'm going to click the load button, and you can see we have the data from the edit text saved into the shared preference. Then we got the data from the shared preference inside the text view. So hope you guys got the idea, and if you found this useful, then give it a big thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in my next video.